I am not going to stay quiet. And you are not going to continue to do this with me. Willie Douglas, 7 years. You're doxing me. You sent a grown male to my front door at 12:30 a.m. last night. And then again, he was outside at 1:15 a.m. Yeah, I had the police here. Your little buddy came back after the police left at 1 a.m. this morning and came on my property and put my toggle lock in the part of the fence where it don't belong, and then committed a federal crime by sticking a package in my mailbox. You know how I know it's you? Because I have the screenshot where you said my fingers need some attending to, and guess what? The cop, I didn't touch the bag. Your little friend put my flag up on my mailbox. The cop opened the bag. I asked him, is there a soda in there? And he looks at me and goes, no. I said, what is it? He goes, nail clippers. I said, well, what's that brown thing in there? Petroleum jelly. I have the screenshot. We can place you at the scene of the crime. Okay? You sent an overgrown Hispanic male that didn't spend, oh, I'm so angry, that didn't speak English to my door. You do realize that I live in Texas. My gates are painted purple and I have no trespassing signs on my fence. You know Texas law about entering somebody's property. I am not afraid of you. I am sick and tired of you. And I am not going to let this go until you are behind bars. You and all of your little internet troll bully friends. This is the 3rd time you have sent a grown male to my house. And let me promise you, when something happens, I will not be held accountable. I don't rent this house. I am the homeowner, and I have the right to defend and protect anything on my property. Y'all, I will upload the message. And from the evidence that was in the mailbox, we can absolutely tie it to this person. Problem is, the PD here suck. They don't do their job. But they do have the information on where this person is and 2 of his cohorts. 2 of them at the time were living in Dallas, Texas. They had a dead cell phone and they linked it to their computer so the police were able to obtain their IP address. This is not information them spilling the beans on. These people know this. They think what they're doing is okay. They think torturing women is okay. They think calling me names, telling me I'm a drug addict because my teeth are missing, I'm throwing a fit because I'm out of my drugs, or my house is a mess, or I'm fat and ugly. I ain't none of that. And my property, my place in my life is not your business or your concern. I live my life just fine, and I would live it a lot better if you'd leave me alone. But here's what's not going to happen. I'm not bowing down to you. I don't know my place because my place is anywhere that I want it to be. You are angry. Angry. Because 7 years ago, I told you to let up off my husband when you started attacking him verbally. I did what any wife that loves her man would do, and I will do it for the rest of my life. But you were going to leave me alone? You're going to leave my husband alone? You're going to leave my animals alone? You are going to leave my children alone. My life is not your toy. I am not afraid of you. The only thing I'm afraid of is what you're going to make me do to defend myself. But like I told the cop today, I will take whatever consequence comes at me if you come on my property again. Let me make it very clear. You are to cease and desist and leave me alone. I will not bow down to you, but you are not going to threaten, harass, or harm me. Stay out of my life. I have never met you in person, nor do I ever want to. You say you went to Timothy Bible College? You sure as hell are not a man who has read the Bible. You hide behind the God logo, but you do everything ungodly. No man who ever attended a Bible school would go out of their way to treat somebody this way. I'm standing up to you, and I'm using my voice. You are a bully. You harass people. You torture women. The only thing is, you've met your match with me, because I don't stand down. The more aggressive a male gets at me, the more I stand my spot. You are going to cease and desist. You do not send people to my property. If anything were to happen because you sent them here, you get the charges. Let me make that very clear. And I am building a case of doxing. However you say that word. It doesn't even matter. But I'm going to use my voice, and I'm going to use every legal avenue that I have against you. It is not okay to bully, harass, and torture people, especially women.